Alright, you guys, here we are, Pokemon Legends ZA. What a beautiful orange evening, I think it is. Yeah, the sun is getting low. It is evening in Lumio City. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm in a bad mood. As you know, I exploded the front left tire on my Kia Soul, 2014 Kia Soul Green, and I just keep running into issue after issue with it, trying to get it fucking resolved, and it's been a mess. But I have an appointment in like 2.5 hours at a Firestone on a Sunday evening, and hopefully we can just go in, pop a tire on that sucker, and be good to go. So bear with me if I'm cranky. I'll try not to be cranky. And we're doing whatever the fuck I want today. Right now we're heading toward this main story quest, but should that bore me or I choose to do something else, it is what it is. My game. Hello, Starmie, I love ya. Esper, love him. Houndoom, I don't mind him. Sophie Wig. I don't like that big alligator though, for being so MF and real. Hey, Garbage. You're so cute and I love you. Got another one who's really cute. Bear teas. Very yum, very just tastes like tea. Which is all I need right now. I could go for some hot tea. And the thing is, I have some really nice teas. And I finally got a strainer that I like. I think. And I could have made hot tea. And I didn't. And I probably should have. And the fun thing about hot tea is you can dissolve gummy vitamins into it. Which maybe isn't the most like standard thing to do, but I like to do it. Also, my iPad is dead that I use for a second monitor while I'm recording, so I can't see the OBS stats. So I don't know, like, I can't really keep my eye on it. So hopefully this is all recording. I'm trying to find my way back here again, and I always struggle to do it. It's just fast travel right there. Very cute. What can I say? It is currently 2:39 p.m. on a Sunday. I'm just trying to get all this tire stuff done so I can get to work on Monday. And like, yes, I could take Monday off and then figure it all out, and then Tuesday's a holiday, so I have that day too, but I would like to go to work for a motherfucking day. I didn't work Friday. Would like to go work Monday. His butthole's glowing right at me. What's good, young man? It looks as if it wants to battle with me. Will you join the team afterwards, if so? If I should so entertain you? Did he say ZHD? What's good? Bowie. Does Zygarde have a mega? Is there a mega Zygarde? I don't know a lot about Zygarde. So why is this fight so easy? I feel like this shouldn't be so easy. So we're just sitting in the mist. That was too easy. Yo, Kirby Air Ride's fun. I went and played some of that on my own today. Because I was, all the Kirby Air Riding I did yesterday, who texted me? I did with my brother, which is also so fucking fun and works so fucking well online with game chat and everything. Doing it online with the general populace, oh my god, people are not fucking joking. People are out for blood in City Trial, which, like, that's kind of the point. I don't like it, but I was having so much fucking fun. And a lot of online games to me, as somebody who's like not really, I don't focus on technical, so I don't really get great at things. So online's always very intimidating because everybody online takes things so seriously. All the different stadiums, I don't know, they feel very approachable. I got first place on a lot of things. So I don't mind it too much. Though God help us all if I find an online game I like. I purposefully do not play online games. And if I find one that I like, I'm going to burn the earth down. Okay, let me text my boyfriend back because I keep being back and forth about like, I'm never going to see you again because of my car. I have an appointment at 5. We will see what happens. I want to see you tonight, but TBD. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. That young man doesn't drive. Have we talked about this? This young man doesn't drive. And he doesn't need to. He lives like downtown. You know, he's in college, all that stuff. But like, I'm going to teach him how to drive. But then he's immediately going to leave me and go to New York City and forget about me and go to fucking warehouse raves with like muscle gays who like are on stimulants. So like, why even teach him how to drive? But one day he'll use it and he'll think back to the old man that taught him how to drive. And he'll be like, you know what? That person loved me. And then he'll go fuck somebody at a muscle rave. But he'll think of me. Zygarde has something in its mouth. I'm speaking about my fears and insecurities, and I'm giggling. Young man, what is this? A pebble. An ordinary pebble. It is completely unremarkable. Thank you so much. I really like him. Who are you? So you're the one. The Pokemon trainer that's earned the attention of Zygarde. Who the fuck are you? I beg your pardon. Allow me to explain. Allow me to properly explain. They better be fine as fuck. You better be fine. And he is! Oh, it's an adult fine man. We have an adult fine man in the chat. An adult fine man has entered the room. What is it? An adult fine man has entered the villa. I'm called L. This is Zygarde, a Pokemon that defends the order of all things. Oh, L's nice. L's a nice man. Is he missing an eye? Surely you sense it as well, the disturbance that threatens order in Lumiose. Mega crystals are erupting all over the city. This strange force, Mega Power, has emerged, and wild Pokemon are succumbing to rogue Mega Evolution. Am I allowed to need this man? And also, does he not give a little bit of Lysander tease? And also his name starts with an L. But he's like clearly not Lysander because he doesn't have the big broad chest and the big massive titties. Are you prepared to defend order in Lumiose? Can you face this task and not falter? Yeah, I'm pretty good at things. One of which is not faltering. A good reply. I see now why Zygarde took notice of your efforts to help the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. And now that you two have battled, it appears Zygarde has decided. It's chosen you. Now, Zygarde's got multiple forms. This is the only one I've seen that I think looks cool. Can we keep him as a dog forever? Do you understand the meaning of this? Can I suck your fucking cock? I'm so sorry. I think I'm horny. I'll settle down. I'm so sorry. Do you understand the meaning of this? You must become a Pokemon trainer worthy of standing at Zygarde's side. I know who owns this place. That 3,000-year-old decrepit man. He will face his sins. But that can wait for another time. The two hot old men they have an ancient beef. Oh my god, we're making an decrepit stew, sister. There's ancient beef in the chat. We've got fermented beef. Oh no, it's like those century eggs, but it's beef. Ew! If you'll excuse me, oh, you fine ass. Oh my god. Hitler would have loved his Aryan ass. Look at this man. Did Hitler love anyone? He had a girlfriend. Hitler did have a girlfriend. Where did he find time to have a girlfriend? We can't do this right now. Welcome back. Hey, where's AZ? I just had an ominous meetup with some decrepit beef, and I need to talk. He's off having a look at the tower. I mean, he could have just gone up to the roof to see it instead of going up close. Oh well. Anyway, great job on your missions. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon really put up a fight, eh? Not to mention you had to take them all on thanks to Tawny. It's a bit vexing that we can't effectively handle rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon unless we have Mega Evolved Pokemon ourselves. True, but it is what it is. Mega Evolved Pokemon are our best bet for helping those that go rogue. So let's get ready by stocking up on Mega Stones. Here's my thing about the Fire Stone at 5 p.m. Their hours say they close at 5. But I called this man, very nice sounding man. Great man, I would say. Just over the phone, I'll determine it now. Great man, not decrepit, definitely a younger man than 3,000 years old, but great man nonetheless, despite, you know, for his age. Get to the point. The way I talk is like, shut up. He said, yeah, I can get you in at 5. Can you? Or am I going to go down there on this donut of a wheel? I don't trust this wheel that I'm going on. Like, this spare tire, I'm nervous even getting there. The idea of going there, getting scammed, and then being like, JK, LOL, and then coming back on it and then going out another time on it, I feel like God will strike me down. So Firestone Tire guy, don't do this to me. It's a 2014 Kia Soul. It's the most standard fucking wheel. Let's just get in and get out. You can overcharge me. I'm poor. It's going on Garrison's card, and I have to pay him back. Like, it's dire straits over here. But I don't have children to feed, so like it could be more dire, you know? Okay. I'll let you handle this Pokemon stuff, Naveen. I bet you're a lot more familiar with the Pokemon here in Lumios than we are. I guess my job will be to make sure these two slackers actually do their share of work. Everyone's doing their part. This right here is what makes Team MZ so great. You think so? Seems to me like we're just making more work for Sia. Naveen and I are the only people that are fucking sound of mind and see the truth in things. But we gotta let these two bubbling bitches... I don't hate women. I just like... These two are kind of stupid. But I like them. We gotta let them do what they're gonna do. If only you'd know what would befall you when you ran into Tawny by the station. You mean how lucky he is? If we'd never met, he'd never have tasted my special curry. You know he thinks that curry's an abomination. I like it, but you know he thinks that's an abomination. I keep checking my text. Sorry, I'm keeping up with life. Okay, love you. That doesn't need a response. I'll respond when I have something. Yo, motherfucker. So get this. We went to Walmart earlier because I thought Walmart's gonna fix my tire. He said, not without an appointment till Tuesday. And I said, fuck. Shit. What is... Why... Chris, the test ride's over. It ended. Him not hopping on this until once it was over is the most Chris thing in the world. What a loser nerd. I love Chris. What was I saying? I went to Walmart. They said, nah. Who knows what the fuck I was saying? Is that your promotion match notification? Who's your opponent? Let's see, your opponent is Dynamos. Oh, Naveen's gonna fucking put me on a shish kebab. Oh no. If I win, Naveen's gonna dip me in a deep fryer. Kanari. This is dire. My teammate against Kanari. How could I ever choose whose side to take? Mine. I'm the only sane bitch you know, and you're not gonna choose my side? How could you not immediately choose Sia? Well, lucky us. Naveen can tell us all we need to know about what's-her-face? Cannery? Her name is Kanari, and I'll thank you to respect it. But where would we even find Kanari? The place she streams from is kept secret, obviously, and her fan meet and greets happen in random places without much warning. You need to search every house and alleyway if you want to challenge her. Kanari wouldn't be living in some old alleyway. What do you take her for? Kanari's quite busy. She's always streaming new games as they come out. The falling block puzzle game, Build 'em Build Up, I would play that. I love Tetris, I love Build 'em. Fuck me up, Build 'em Build Up. Is incredibly hot in the community right now. Kanari's practically always on stream, battling for the best high score. Are you trying to help here or just bring us all down? Yeah, you're her fan, aren't you? Don't you have any useful intel? Doom, doom, doom. The problem is precisely that I'm Kanari's fan, which is why I don't want to impinge on her streaming. Okay, how about this, Naveen? You're gonna battle Sia. If you win, you don't have to tell him anything to help him get to Kanari, but if you lose, you spill. That's actually a really sound way to go about this. Sorry I called you a bumbling bitch. You've been nothing but nice to me, and I also think you have some good ideas. I suppose that's acceptable. Okay, it's settled. As Kanari's fan, I'm honor bound to win, to protect her in all her streams. Alright, let's go out front. I was gonna tell y'all something about my fucking car and about Walmart and about Firestone. Very nice, 2 nice men at Walmart were very kind to me though. One old, one young, one black, one white. I'm not even joking. Your Mega Evolution usage won't save you. My passion as a fan will win the day for Kanari. Bring it on, sister. Knowing you, I'll suspect you'll make it to Kanari with or without my help. But I'd be no true fan if I didn't fight to protect the sanctity of her channel. How old are we? Because if we're like 12, like I'm gonna leave her alone. God, I'm gonna leave him alone, you know. Oh, big spider. Please send out Bowie. Yep, I'm gonna use fucking aerial ace on that fucking spider, and it's game over. Sorry to your spider. Sableye, what are you weak to? I have no fucking idea. Might be weak to dark as a ghost type, but I also think he's part dark type. As Kanari's fan, I can't lose now. Scraggy! I like Scraggy. I still have yet to find a Scraggy. Sorry, bud. You really are a force to be reckoned with. Yum yum tea. Oh! Okay, so I remembered what I was gonna say. So 10 minutes before we went to Walmart, I was up on my phone doing the scrolly scroll, and I learned something. The winter motherfucking Red Bull this year. You know I love Red Bull. I'm so sorry. I hate to say. It's Fuji apple and ginger. And not only does it sound delicious, it comes in a beautiful warm toned can. If you know anything about me, I love a warm tone. I will not buy a drink in a can that's in a cool color. Because I'm like, well, can't have that. Because I can't be seen carrying around blue or something. So that's really cool. And then I sent to my boyfriend, he said, there's also a pomegranate one. That's the festive edition, okay? This is the winter edition. The festive edition does come in a pomegranate that they previously released as a winter edition, but that festive edition is only available in a Red Bull advent calendar that you have to spend $50 on. And am I gonna end up with one of those by the end of this winter? Duh. So I'll get to that festive edition, but it's gonna be a minute before I get a hold of that, because 1, are they even out yet, the advent calendars? 2, you can't crack into an advent calendar until it's December anyways. 3, because I respect the rules of the holidays. Society fucked that shit. But the sanctity of Christmas spirit for me, that's pretty important. What else was I getting at? But also like $50. At these times where my life's falling apart and I fucking have to buy Age of Calamity for $70 and Kirby Air Ride for $70. And I think Metroid, I don't know if I'm going to buy Metroid Prime 4. I would love to get into a big, because I know it's going to be a good game. I would love to get into a big, good game, but I just don't think it's going to be for me. Hate to say, because I've tried Metroid Prime 1 and I was like, I can't do this. And games like that generally just aren't for me, so lots of good games coming out though. I've got to keep up. All right, fine. I'll help Sia. I suppose when you really think about it, this is my chance to prove I'm Kanari's #1 fan. Sure, Naveen, let's just go back inside. Do y'all see that plush mushroom behind me? That's Gus. Let me tell y'all something about Gus. Let me go grab Gus for you. So this is Gus. 1 minute. He's got a rooster on his head too. But this is Gus. He's a stuffed animal from a company that used to be called Puff Pals, right? Fluff Nest? Puff Pals? Something like that. They went under as something akin to a scam. And they were a legitimate company pumping out, you know, beautiful plushes, very nice ones, very expensive ones, but very nice ones. I got 2 dragons up there. None of these are mine. These are all Garrison's, the Fluff Nest, Puff Pals. The rest of the ones in this room, half mine, half Garrison's. We dated for years, so like what's whose is really tough to figure out. But then they just like went in over their heads trying to make a game and overpromising things, and then they were losing money, and then they had a bunch of unfulfilled orders, and then they just like were like, nobody gets refunds, nobody gets their orders. Ha ha ha. So that happened. So think about that though. Because think about whatever you believe, God, whatever you believe in as your grand architect, as your creator. Imagine Gus finding out that his creator was a scam and is now dead. So I think spiritually Gus is probably going through it. That's why the rooster's there, to keep him sane, keep him grounded. Keep your eye on Gus, you know? That's all I'm saying. So how do we get to meet Kanarli? You know very well that's not her name, but I gave my word, so here's what I know. Kanari's most diehard fans, the Kanatics, can participate in an exclusive event. The Kanari Quiz Whiz Contest. It's challenging, but if you win, you can ask Kanari for a favor, a handshake, an autograph. I would kill for a milkshake right now. A milkshake? A milkshake, a 205/60R1692H tire, fit to my wheel, and a bottle of fucking the Blue Xanax, and a case of Fuji Apple Ginger Winter Edition 2025 Red Bull. Fuck me up. I'll happily go to work on Monday if I can come home to all of that and 1 bottle of Rilakuma tea. Or a promotion match. Most likely, yes. But how do we get into the contest? Casuals like you wouldn't make it past the door, but a true fan such as I could certainly enter. Though I'd prefer not to have to compete on the same level as the rabble that normally go. Naveen's a little quirked up in the shorts. Is Naveen wearing shorts? We need to check that out. Well, you won't have to worry about that. See, we'll be the one competing. We'll need to figure out how to get him to win. There's no way we'd know enough even if we started watching her streams right now. Not wearing shorts. She is not. What's my issue? He is not quirked up in the shorts. He's quirked up in the slacks. Well, good thing we've got a connoisseur here. Canosaur, that's funny. Her name's not for jokes. But still, as much as I'd rather not mingle with her other fans. I know that's right, bitch. I know what it's like to be a fan of something and be like, cool, I will never find community because the people that find community in the things I like are insufferable, because people that are forced to find community in the media that they consume are desperate for community because they don't find decent ones. Because something's deeply wrong with them. I'm mean. You can sing it all you want, you're mean. Sorry. I don't mind the idea of expressing my devotion to Kanari through my vast knowledge. Before we head to the event, please secure your challenger's ticket. Once you've done that, oh, I gotta go earn so many points. Once you've done that, I'll share more about how to participate in the contest. I gotta keep my eye on the clock. I cannot miss my appointment at Firestone. They'll shoot me dead. I see you've gotten your... They scheduled me for when they close. They're gonna hate me, even though they... Like, I feel bad about it, but they scheduled it. I see you've gotten your hands on Challenger's ticket already. Jot that down. Okay, let's head to the electrical substation in the Magenta District. That's where the quiz is held. I'll go ahead and wait there. Please come quickly. Okay. Do y'all want to hear me say it's beautiful in here again, or have you heard it enough? You want to hear something about Kirby Air Ride? You don't care. I've been using Waddle Doo, and here's why. I like Waddle Doo because just like me, he's got 2 little hairs on his head. I really like this little guy. You want to see some Kirby Air Ride? Yo, look at this. Look at this fucking... I fucking did so good on this. Watch this. I kicked butt. Like, nobody can fucking get on my fucking level. I'm in the stars. Who's doing it like this? New record. Jot that down. So, if that didn't sell you on Kirby Air Ride, I don't know what will. Look at that gameplay. Off to the fucking electric substation warehouse. That's where the muscle gays have their raves and they fuck my boyfriend. I have to go quickly. They're gonna fuck my boyfriend. Oh my god. Don't listen to the things I say about him and think like, oh, he's the type of person that would do that. He's not. He's not at all. I'm just the type of person who's like, please don't do that. Okay. Here's what happened. One of my loves of my life, Kodiak, who, like, we weren't romantically involved. He's just like a love of my life. Like, we love each other, like, platonically and separate. I don't know how to explain our relationship. Me and Kodiak share something very special, but very nuanced and interesting. He was one of the sweetest, most gentlemen I know. Moved to New York and is, like, muscled up at these fucking parties on stimulants, and I'm like, what'd they do to my gentle boy? But also, gentle boys have to live. I used to be on the meth doing terrible, terrible things in terrible, terrible places, and that didn't make me any less gentle or good. It's just like the life. And I had fun. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, it was dark times. Sometimes it was dark times. But I also had lots of fun. There was lots of value in it. So, like, it's not the only way to find value. It's one of the least practical ways to find value, but there is still value there should you find it. So I don't want to be critical of, like, the life he's living. I also don't know it that well. I've got to, like, I'm sharing too much today. Like, stuff that's actually kind of vulnerable. To me, at least. Restaurant Lana. Now, where am I going? Do y'all want to walk all the way there? I think we should. I know it's, like, a waste of time to you, but to me, it's something to do. Are there people that, like, know their way around the city, like, that don't think everything looks exactly the same? Like, how do you not get lost when everything looks exactly the same? Wait, there's Pokeballs fucking everywhere. Wait a minute. We're never gonna get where we need to go. Get there. Yes. No! Okay. This game in Kirby Air Ride, like, I'm really having, like, I said this a couple videos ago, really lovely experiences with video games lately that, like, are filling me with joy and whimsy. And it's a joy and a whimsy I can share with my brother, who was, like, my main video gaming partner growing up, because, like, that's my brother that I grew up with. Blood brother. Some of y'all have, like, step brothers and shit. That's not a real sibling. Especially if they joined your life when you were older, like, when you were 13, like, no. I've been there since my brother was shitting in diapers, dude. He's had the same face the whole time. Me and my sister, we've had a few different faces. Colin was born with this grumpy old man face, and he still has it. And there's a lot of joy and jolliness hiding behind it these days. But it's still just somehow a generally grumpy looking face. I'm really having beautiful experiences with games. The Switch in general just kind of brought my gaming back to life. Like, I always liked it, but for a few years, I like, even though I had a Wii U, I only played 3DS, and even that I didn't play that much. It wasn't until Breath of the Wild, which I emulated because I didn't have a Wii U anymore. I emulated on my first generation Surface Book. It had the NVIDIA GPU, but not the, like, there are two different NVIDIA GPUs you could get in a Surface Book first gen. There was the regular GPU, and then there was the performance base. I didn't have that one. So I was running this thing in not great quality. And I was doing that in San Diego while I was falling deeply in love with my friend John, if you know him. I've talked about him before. And working at Greenpeace and just living an insane life in San Diego. And I loved it so much, I was like, I have to get a Switch. And that September 2017, I got one. And it supercharged how I play games. And then I fell off games again from like 2019 to 2020. I'd say like 2-ish until the Switch OLED came out. That might have been 2021. I don't know, but a few years. I really fell off games because I hacked my Switch and had too many games and wasn't playing anything or focused on anything. I got back in with Switch OLED when that came out, just because I got really back into Animal Crossing. And then I'd say the last year or two, basically since Shin Megami Tensei 5, Vengeance, and Metaphor, I've been like really fucking, not just like into games again, but like really enjoying games. I'm not just enjoying buying them. I'm not just enjoying reading about them or listening to them in podcasts or reading reviews. I'm really enjoying the experience of them. And I like really don't give a fuck about the noise, about like what games should be, and like the type of noise that surrounds a Pokemon game. The experience I'm having with this game is phenomenal. And I'm glad y'all are out there being loud and tortured by like caring too much about stupid things, because you guys are fighting for me to get a better game. Couldn't be me. What's good, Naveen? It is cold as fuck in this room. This room's like colder than the rest of the house. I don't know what that is. I got a wax melter lit next to me though. And it smells like warmth, but it's not giving real warmth. To win the title of Canary Quiz Wiz, you need to last all 3 rounds of the contest without getting eliminated. The last fan standing wins. Ooh. Actually, he's not as hot as the other ones. You just know I love some chin hair. There should be somebody handling check-in nearby. Talk to them to enter. Whoa. Also, you'll need to say the password in order to participate in the contest. If they ask, just say, let's go. Dynamo. 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 Here, take this earpiece. If you're seen using a Rotom phone, it'll be a dead giveaway. I'll be listening in the whole time, so make sure you behave yourself around Kanari. Okay. Alright. Okay. What's good? Does my hair even cover up the earpiece? No, I need a new hairstyle, but it is what it is. Young man. Hello, young man. Usually I work in construction, but I lend a hand with dynamo vents from time to time. What is it? Du temps en temps. You looking to enter the contest? Then you gotta know the password. Well then, go on. What's the password? Let's go. Magneton. Dynamo. Gang, gang, if I dare say. I love being from Missouri and being like, gang, gang, young man. Get a grip.
Heh, I can't wait to get another quiz contest one under my belt. Yet the question remains, what prize do I ask for? She's already signed all my Canary plush.
Them making him fat and look like that is actually really mean. I'm not saying it's inaccurate, I'm just saying it's mean.
I haven't seen you before. Are you perchance new to the Dynamo community? Just so you know, the Canary Quiz Whiz contest is very tricky. Even veteran Canatics, that's what we Dynamo members call ourselves, struggle to make it past the first round. New or casual fans may not fully enjoy the complexity of what's zappin' gamers. Get ready for a jolt. She's a hologram. It's giving dramatical murder, but without the rape. Which is like, what's the point? But also like, how fun. Let's go, Dynamo. Thunder Wave. Let's be so fucking for real right now. How's it going, you crazy Canatics? Who wants to meet me? Yeah. What, you all blinded by those stars in your eyes? You're meeting me right now. Yeah. We're hype. All right, enough of that. Let's get right to the main event, the Canary Quiz Whiz Contest. Listen up, Canatics. Here's how this works. The quiz has 3 rounds. Count them. 3. 1, 2, 3. My boyfriend's friend Kennedy is playing Fish 2 in SpongeBob the Musical and like a production of that. And I just want you all to know 2 things. 1, Fish 1, Fish 2. Count them, Fish 2. 2 things about Kennedy as Fish 2. Number 1, I'm the number 1 Fish 2 fan. Jot that down. And then number 2, Fish 2, you'll always be famous to me. The quiz has 3 rounds. Get the most answers every round to move on to the next. Round 1's a simple true or false quiz. Go to the green area if you think my statement is true. Or the red, yeah, obviously. The first round is so simple, I doubt it'll even count as a warm-up.
Question 1. True or false? I'm crazy good at fallen block puzzle games. I already know the answer to this, but I also have an earpiece. The answer is yes. To make sure you get to the next round, let's try to nail every question. I'm here as backup if you need it, but for right now, just pick whichever answer you think is right. Well, she streams them a lot. I don't know if she's good. No, she is always aiming for high scores. But you can aim at a dartboard and always miss, you know what I'm saying? Aiming doesn't mean you're getting there. Time's up. Let's see who got it right. The correct answer is... true. I could watch those blocks fall all day long. Most days, I actually do. Yeah. Jot that down. Question 2. True or false? Macarons are my favorite food. This one's easy too. Well, where's the nerd going? The nerd said false. And I feel like he knows. I'm just following the nerd. Time's up. Let's see how you did. The correct answer is... my gut took me to true, so I'm glad I followed the nerd. False. Come on, Canatics. You know I don't like sweets. Hey, how was I supposed to fucking know that? Have they mentioned this to me? Question 3. True or false? Electric type Pokemon are my fave. Yeah, you got yellow nails. She does love Electros. The fish. I'm gonna say true. Sophie Wig. Time's up. Let's see who got this one. The correct answer is... oh, I'm gonna be driving across town on that donut tire at 5 p.m. Fuck. I'm taking Old 63. I'm not taking the highway on that. Shoot. You guys don't care. Sorry. True. No, Dynamo. Why do you think I wear yellow? That's me channeling the power of electric types. And of course, my partner's an electric type too. Speaking of my partner, I think you've all earned a special treat. Get ready. Yeah. Ooh.
for a special guest appearance from your friend and mine, the Zaptastic Electros. I didn't realize it had hands. Congrats to the Kinetics who got all 3 right. You're charging ahead to round 2. Nice job. Gang, gang. I pride myself in being Canary's oldest and most dedicated fan, brother. I must admit you answered those questions surprisingly well. A fluke, no doubt, but maybe your luck will hold. Let's both do our best in round 2. He's got all his Pokemon in quick balls, which I think is like aesthetic and nice. Ugh, people like him are exhausting. Naveen had it right not wanting to be here. What a tragic lack of self-awareness. Can't you see that this self-satisfied one-upping only serves to drive away other fans? Anyway, let's get ready for round 2. Once you've prepared, head over to Canary. Well, if I don't know what's going to happen, how can I prepare? It's a beautiful sky. Thunder Wave. Let's go, Dynamo. Come on, you crazy Kinetics. If you're amped to see me, make some noise. Man, we are... Who's that girl with the chandelier on her head? That's cool. That's a cool girl. She's a little too quirked up to just be a regular NPC. She seems like she's going to be importante. Looks like the only ones moving on to round 2 of the contest are these 5 Kinetics right here. A little girl. Her motherfucking mom. Cool girl who clearly has a secret. Big fat loser. Little guy. It's Canary Quiz Whiz contest time. For round 2, you've got to find the thing I asked for and bring it to me. We are slaves. Here's your task. My partner, Electros, the Elefish Pokemon, Elephant the elephant, see him blow, has a favorite dessert. You need to find that dessert and bring it back here. With the mouth shaped like that, shoot, I could ponder. Can't be that simple. Wait. Can't be that simple. The correct answer is a Lumio Skelette, but knowing Canary, there must be some twist. Unless... I believe I understand what she's after. Or now we need to go find a Lumio Skelette. I've got like 20 of those suckers. We should head for Cafe Gallant in Magenta Sector 1. Do I actually have to go get another one? Mm-hmm. And I'll walk right over there. You won't see me quick traveling. Not around France. I gotta see the sights. People pissing in the street? I want to see that. I've got a piss fetish. You know what I'm saying? Also, I should be hesitant. Because people are like, France is dirty, piss in the streets. The way people talk about cities in general, they're always like, people are getting stabbed. People living, people dying. What is it? Fucking... But then you go to an actual city and you're like, wait a minute. Everything's motherfucking fine. Except for LA. Hate LA. Hate St. Louis. My favorite move. Here. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks for the curse, Miss Ma'am. It works differently for ghost types than for any other types. Only ghosts can lay a true curse. Alright, hey trash. Trash in the street. P right for alligator. What's good, my loved? I have one of you, right? Do you know I love you? Excuse me. I love you. Okay. I know if alligator weighs like 8 billion pounds. My dad came over to drop off something to help me with my car. And it's one of those things for taking the hubcaps off your car. Not hubcaps. The lug nuts. Taking the lug nuts off your car. Parts of cars have crazy names. Taking the lug nuts off your car where it goes bzz, 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 bzz. It's like I'm working at a pit stop. I got my hands dirty and it was so fun. I said, not me being a man. Not me being Sophie Wig. Where am I going?
over here. So, y'all remember my Xenoblade playthrough we didn't finish? Do I still have to finish that? Yeah, I'll come back to it when I want to, though. I will not torture myself. But I do think I am... Oh, nuts, he's already here. I do think I am dedicated to finishing it. I think I started it in January of this year, maybe? Maybe spring, I don't remember. The game came out January 16th, I think. I don't want to hit the year mark and not have it beaten. That's what I'm thinking about. Lumia looks secured. My victory is assured. Okay, this iPad says it's dying, but it also says it's plugged in and charging. So, like, why won't you turn on if you've been plugged in for this long? I'm going to go plug it in somewhere else. No, I won't. I'll plug it in there when I'm done recording. I don't know why I was about to go stand up and go to the other room while I'm recording with you. I'm just so comfortable with you. You're my friend, dude. Lumia Skeleton secured. My victory is assured. Now I'll sprint back at lightning speed. Am I allowed to pants him, or is pantsing sexual assault? I think it is. And, like, I understand, like, most of the time when we're pantsing each other, it's, like, not a sexual thing. So, like, the intent isn't there. But if you could do it with that intent and get your rocks off. Interesting. Never considered that people were getting horny to getting pantsing other people, but, like, they probably were. And I'm gay, and I was, like, pantsing and getting pantsed by, like, men, male friends. And even I never was, like, getting my rocks off to this. That's sexual assault. Can't do anything anymore. All the things we used to do for fun. Next, you're going to tell me I can't give Mexican kids swirlies anymore. Sorry. I'm kidding. I never did that. Let me just say that. I was a bully, but I was a bully with words. I was not giving little Latino boys swirlies. I wasn't giving them anything. Well, I was giving Juan Munoz... I was giving him nothing, but he was getting his rocks off to me being mean to him. And when I left high school, I was like, I'm so sorry. I was so mean to you all the time. He said, I thought you were so hot and I used to jerk off to you. And I said, I bullied you, faggot. Like, what? But also, hot to hear that. Very hot to hear that. He's sprinting back. He could have just called a Lumicab. Still, that fellow's I'd just be saying shit on this channel. Is a formidable opponent. What do you mean? Canary's E-Electros doesn't like just any ordinary Lumiosquelette. It has to be one that's been overbaked to a nice, firm crunch. Lumiosquelettes cure status conditions when eaten by a Pokémon. Canary's E-Electros once ate one during a battle to recover from a burn. Apparently it had a real taste for them ever since. After all, what would you say is E-Electros' most defining trait? I think it's hands, personally. Not that you could have known, but no. The correct answer is its fangs. It's pretty rare for Canary to talk about Pokemon battling on her stream, you know. Only a fan who's been watching her since her early days would know the correct answer. In any case, let's order the special type of Lumiosquelette we need. I'd like my usual Super Lumiosquelette, please. Usual? Why are you ordering baked to a crisp galette? See, I'll take this. Yo, new Tamagotchi Life in 2026. It better have a Switch 2 edition. If I'm playing that shit handheld mode in 720, I'm gonna be pissed off, Nintendo. But excited nonetheless. You don't understand, Tamagotchi Life's like big for me. That should get you through to round 2. Let's head back toward the electrical substation. Man, we don't need to walk all the way back, do we? We just took the route. I'm gonna go up on the rooftops real quick. I'm gonna head that way via rooftop. Bellsprout. Bellsprout. I really like these Legends games and the way they reimagine, like, Pokemon games. Like, I would love a Johto Legends. Oh, wait. What region was Hisui? No, that was Diamond and Pearl. Never mind. Yeah, I would really like a Hoenn one. Pokemon Legends, whatever the Hoenn one's gonna be, it's gonna do something for me. Man. But let's not think about what could be. Let's not, like, think about new things to want. Let's appreciate the things that we do have. Because, like, so much joy is in my hands. What a waste to, like, instead, like, look away from what's in my hands and be like, what else could I have? Greedy, gluttonous. You hold beauty and you dare juggle it in hopes of, like, finding more? Let it find you. Where am I going?
A beautiful morning.
Rise and shine. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. That monkey looks goofy.
Your monkey looks fucking stupid, and so do you. Oh.
I like his cold, dead eyes. I don't like his hairstyle, but his cold, dead eyes are really nice. Now, what's going on over here? Wait a minute. I gotta stop moping about that time I chose the wrong move. You can't live in the past. You can't live a life stained by regret. Understand why you did something. You did the best you could with what you had. Now do better. Little boy. Let me in. No. Okay, well, I thought I was gonna get in there. I know I got things to be doing, but hey, bug. I also must jump around the scaffolding as a child. Is this game gonna inspire children to, like, play in scaffolding? They're impressionable. Yet another video game encouraging negative behavior in our children. Yoink. Oh, it's beneath me. Just like going to a pride parade. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. No, let me in. Okay. I've got a heart of gold. Is there more on the scaffolding for me to get to? You can't live a life full of regret. You must live a life full of big dogs and big bugs. You ever seen that video of the monkey picking up the big bug and just, like, tossing it? If you don't know what I'm talking about, that sounds very vague, but if you know, you know. That was kind of like changed my brain. Because I was like, oh, you could just, like, remove the bug. Like, you don't have to kill it. Just, like, it's like, just get it out of here. Because the monkey just picks up the bug and says, hey, I'm eating, get out of here. And the bug says, blasting off, Team Rocket blasting off again. Now, I'm just going to kill you because I don't like you. You got too much nerve for a rat. And I feel the need to humble you. Hey, girl. I'm also going to catch you. Do I have a Deden? I don't think I have a Deden. Oh my god. She's mean. Our Pokemon are not nice. I'll tell you that much right now. Oi, oi, oi. I'm going to catch you at the end of this. And you better get in the ball when I do that. Is that Hyper Beam? That move looks quite intense. What's the right ball? This one. Hey, I caught it. Didn't. Dum like Netflix. Didn't. Okay. Where am I going? Sorry, I got really distracted being on the rooftops. Man, I can't get back up. My kiddo's burned. Where am I going? I'm going that way. Sorry, I get really twined around. Are you hot? You're just a boy. Side quest? Don't mind if I do. Oh wait, they're down there. Oh, a quest about fucking binacles? We'll get there. Don't let me overstay my welcome. It is 3:30 p.m. When did I start recording? Usually I have OBS on another screen. I can see fucking how long I've been recording. Right now, I don't motherfucking know. I feel kind of free. Like, do I want to know the truths? Yes. But do I think that the truths ultimately weigh me down and are a burden? Yeah, so I'm kind of free from the truths right now. You're hot. Isn't it funny to be free and to crave a prison? Knowing it's a prison. This place is quite intense now that I see it during the daytime. I kind of need him. Isn't he just the exact same model as this one that I don't need? It's not working for him the way it's working for him. The way it's working for me. Okay, run back.
That was a fairly mild task for this contest. Oh, excuse me, it must have been very difficult for a casual Canatic, a Canooby, if you will.
What's zapping, you crazy Canatics? Who brought back a tasty snack for Electros? What we're looking for is a Lumiose Gullet.
Obviously.
Oh no. That girl had a Mega Stone. She's clearly going to be important at some point in the game. She had a Mega Stone.
Yep, a Lumiose Gullet. In other words, that was another freebie.
But was it burnt to a motherfucking crisp? I need that shit to be charcoal. That Lumiose Gullet has got to be carcinogenic. A carcinogen? Carcinogenetic? I don't know. Uh-oh. What's this? Why does everyone look so calm? Did you all get it right? Dang, guess that one was a little too easy. Or was it? You think the Canary Quiz Whiz contest has any freebie questions? Ha! As if. Too bad, so sad. But you got this one WRONG. Mm-hmm. You, super fan, and you, new kid. Show me those Lumiose Gullets you brought. I'm so full of snot, dude. Well, want to tell us what you got there? It's baked. It's cooked.
You mentioned in episode 231 of Canna Talk's Shocking Side Stories, if I'm not mistaken.
Zappin' heck, you two. You're both so amazing. Wow, you totally got it right. Lumiose Gullets are Electros's, I don't know how to say that, Electros' favorite snack, especially the overbaked ones. It's not just about taste. Electros loves the solid, crunchy texture those Gullets get when they're extra well done. That's because my partner here simply loves biting into things with his fangs. So if the Lumiose Gullet is too soft, it's not the toothsome experience my Electros wants. Since you two are the only ones to get that one right, guess what? You're both moving on to the final round of the Canary Quiz Whiz contest.
I'm impressed you've managed to keep up with me, Canari's oldest and most knowledgeable fan.
You don't understand, young man. I'm 31. I'm not knowledgeable, but I'm old. I'm like young old, though. Okay, Canatics, one last time. Thunder Wave. Let's go. Dynamo.
I know why all you Canatics are here today. You need my electrifying personality to spark joy in your dull motherfucking lives, right? So let me ask you this, you fucking losers. Who's charged up? Yeah. That's what I like to hear. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled Canary Quiz Whiz contest. The last round's got it all. A battle, a quiz, and most of all, a sweet, glorious victory. The rules are simple. The remaining 2 trainers will battle. I'm gonna whoop that fat kid's ass. And by kid, I do mean grown adult man with a weird obsession with a young girl on the internet. And the victor must answer one final question from me. Get the question right, and you're a winner, baby. What if he beats me in a fight? Like, imagine. Hey there, Manny.
For a first timer, you seem to possess a shocking amount of admiration for Canary. However, even if you defeat me here, there's no chance a non-Dynamo member like you will be able to answer her final question. Do you still wish to battle me, Manny, one of the first members of Dynamo on the OG and the OG Quiz Whiz?
Yeah.
Quizzes aren't my only talent. My prowess as a Pokemon trainer is equally unmatched. Just like me,
Electric Pokemon. Go-Goat's gonna have a fucking party with you.
Just like me, my electric-type Pokemon are as fierce as they are adorable.
No, I'll be the judge of that. How many Pokemon you got? Please don't have more than 4. That Helioptile's an electric Pokemon? I thought he was just like ground or dirt. Oh shit. Fuck. Is he gonna whip my ass? He's level 34. Ooh, he's not joking. Okay, done. Did that Helioptile use parabolic charge? What the fuck does that mean? What's good, Emolga? I don't know what you're about. But I'm gonna rock blast you, and I'm so sorry. Who's next?
How can my adorable Pokemon lose when they're as shockingly cute as me?
I like his eyebrows. He's got nice eyebrows. Raichu's a cool looking Pokemon. Don't you worry about me. Sorry, Raichu. I miss a Alolan Raichu, that pudgy, fluffy little thing floating around. Floating around at the speed of sound.
Inconceivable. In terms of cuteness, my team clearly won.
You fucking wish. People don't make teams as cute as mine, and I know for alligators there. I know. But what's cuter than a man loving his son, even though his son became a big scary man?
But I can see that we did lose the battle. Still, there's no hope that you'll be able to answer the final question of the quiz. Once you get it wrong, I'll swoop in with the right answer and snag the Quiz Whiz crown.
All right, it's time for the final question. Everything's riding on this one. When I was a kid, I don't fucking know, I played my first games on a laptop. Who owned that laptop? 1, me. 2, my dad. 3, my mom. 4, my grandpa. The answer is Canary's grandpa, number 4. That was going to be my guess, just because Naveen, those were like their grandparents, I think. And maybe that's why they really like connect with Canary. This one's a rather deep cut, and the story behind it is quite tragic. Oh, am I breaking out here? I just felt something very bad on my face. I'll have to take a look at that here in a minute. Hopefully not. My skin's been bad lately, but also I was painted for 2 days straight over the Halloween weekend as Nosferatu, so... You play stupid games, you win Nosferatu prizes. The laptop belonged to my grandpa? Is that your final answer? You got it, that's exactly right. You know what that means, new kid. You won the Canary Quiz Whiz contest. Congrats to our fresh-faced underdog. They just gave me all the answers.
As Canary's oldest fan and as a day one member of Dynamo, I have no choice but to accept defeat.
He is like decent enough at like, he doesn't like him accepting defeat feels like a lot more tame than I expected from him. I'm definitely breaking out right here. That's deeply upsetting. God wants me dead. Can I not catch a break? All right, new kid. What do you want? Autograph? Selfie? PvP match on my stream? Come on, don't be shy. Spit it out. I have to go look at my face or else it's gonna bother me forever. Give me 1 second. I'll pause this. If God loved me, then like, why am I breaking out at the same time that like everything's going wrong in my life? And also like, at the same time that I fucking explode the tire on my car and everything goes wrong around that. And get this, have I told y'all about the tire thing? Get this, my car, the 2 tires on the right side keep deflating too quickly. So I think they need repaired. They're not torn the fuck up, but I'm like refilling them with air every other fucking day. And then the sensor goes off, telling me if your tires are going flat. And it's been like that for a while. So those needed repaired, if not replaced, right? So I already had like 2 tires I had to go and replace. And then I go explode one. And it's not even one of the bad ones. It was my best tire. My very best tire was the one that I blew the fuck up. It's like, I'm about to replace these 2. Blow one of those up. Look how big this is. Isn't that fun? Come on, don't be shy. Spit it out. I need a promotion match, I hate to say. A promotion match? Seriously? I mean, what's the point? I'm just gonna win anyway. Is this kid really a fan? You'd think a fan preferred to be in the same rank as Canary. Fine, whatever. If that's what the Quiz Whiz wants, that's what the Quiz Whiz gets. As your reward, I accept your challenge. We'll battle it out at Racing Construction. Cool? No, I hope people don't come. I don't want a crowd. Now that I'm in, you'd better be ready to be crushed to bits like a Super Lumio Skelet. Bring your best Pokemon so you can't make any excuses when you lose. All my Pokemon are my best Pokemon. We finally landed ourselves a promotion match. Nice work. All because of you, thank you, Naveen. You have my thanks as well. After all, you helped me become the Quiz Whiz, even if it's unofficial. I'll leave the rest to you. After all, fans clearly really have no business getting any closer to Canary than I have now. When you're ready to battle Canary, head to Terragon's company, Racing Construction. Y'all, we're gonna have to do that next time. I've gotta go wipe blood off my face, drink water, eat tuna, and get ready to head out to Firestone fucking Tires right as they're closing, and they're gonna be like, bitch, why are you here? I'm like, he made my appointment for 5 p.m. And I'm like, maybe he was thinking it's not a Sunday. Maybe he was like, because they're open later other days. So I'm like, so like, what if he just messed up? An innocent little fuck up is really gonna fuck me up. And I'm not the type of bitch to be like, well, he made my appointment and like throw a fit. No. It is what it is. An innocent little fuck up. And I'll drive back home on that little fucking fucked up tire and it'll explode and then that'll be the end. God, that Meowstic is so cute. I think that's the boy Meowstic and I think I need one of those. And my only Esper currently is a girl, so I need a boy Esper as well. Or if I could just find a loose male Meowstic out in the wild, that would work too. Regardless, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening to my plights. How do I get over there? Now you get out of the water, young man. Thanks for keeping up with me. Thank you for being a friend. Thanks for whatever. All right, have a good one. Bye. Wish me fucking luck. Oh my God, wish me luck. Gang, gang. Bye.